are going to get win after win after win after win. Listen, I know you've been going through disappointment after disappointment, but we're not whining anymore. We're not looking back anymore. We're not thinking about that anymore. We're just thinking about raising the bar, raising our belief, raising our activity, raising our results so that we can go out here and we can win. There are no more timeouts. Coach, I'm not ready. This is not the year to play small. This is the year to raise the bar. This is not the year we're going to walk when we can run. Play after play after play after play. We're going to run it all. People going to say, you don't want to slow down. You're not tired. No, I'm not tired. No, I'm not in my goals yet. No, I'm not done eating. Good morning, good morning, good morning. God bless you guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I'm super excited to be with you this morning. Wake up and build with the Andersons. We are back, fully reloaded. Listen, fully recharged. And we're ready to run the play. Let me let y'all hear this real quick. What? What? Win after win after win. Oh my God. My God, can y'all tell I'm back in my element? Woo! My God. Win after win after win. Do me a favor. Take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know that Wake Up and Build with the Andersons. We are on. We are live. And we are ready to raise the bar. Let me tell you guys something. This last week, I almost lost my mind. Like, I know when I don't get up for Wake Up and Build, I don't be right. Like, my day don't be right. But I'm so excited to be right here with you guys this morning. Let's be recharged. Let's get refocused. Let's reset. And let's recalibrate. Let me let y'all hear this real quick. One more time. While y'all share this broadcast to 5 people, let them know it's time to win. Listen. We ain't tired. Wow. Long enough. Wow. Somebody need to say it's time to go. It is go time. Good morning. Good morning, Akeisha. Good morning, I'm Rachel. Good morning, Miss Michelle, Tasha. After goal. Win after win after win. My God. My God. All right, that's good. That's good. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited to be back with you guys for Wake Up and Build with the Andersons. My name
is Brianna Anderson, and I'm super excited. I am super excited. I miss you guys on Wake Up and Build. We are back. We are refocused, reset, recharged, and we are moved. We had to move this last week or two, and it's been real stressful, but it's all right because we are back. Good morning, Jabril. Do me a favor, take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know that Wake Up and Build with the Andersons is on your morning motivational broadcast. I just believe that my value to the world, my give back to the world is encouraging you and always empowering you in the morning to understand that you deserve your highest self. And this morning, I really want to have a conversation with you guys as we are getting back focused, and we are actually reselling in our new place. I'm so excited because I can tell when I'm out of my element. I can tell when I've disciplined myself. I discipline my mind and my days, that when it's out of whack, I am out of whack. But thank God that you can recognize that and get back in realignment quick. But do me a favor. I want you guys to write the word in the chat, exposure. Today, we're going to talk about the power of exposure. And I'm not talking about exposing the negative. I know it's a lot of people that can talk about the negative, but I want to talk about good exposure, because you are only as great as what you have been exposed to. And every single person who's listening to me right now, let me just tell you this. This is your season of massive exposure. The reason why you feel like the next level is too hard to achieve is because you haven't been exposed to that next level. Let me tell you something. Scientists say that once a brain is motivated, once a brain is like, oh my God, it's expanded, the brain can never shrink back from where that brain was. So let me just tell you guys something real quick as an example. Oh my God, I'm around these group of people. I'm in this atmosphere. Oh man, I'm at this event. I'm in this neighborhood. My God, and it's gorgeous. This is what I deserve. I see it for myself. I see that I can obtain that. I see that if I work hard and work smart, then I can get that. But guess what? When you get away from that environment, and when you get away from those group of people, you get away from that momentum, you try to shrink back. And guess what happened? You get real upset. Come on, I want you guys to be real with me today. Have you ever been upset? Have you ever been upset? Look at my lashes. I got to get my lashes did. Have you ever been upset that because you seen something that you really, really want and you desire it? And I'm talking about, it was not a bad desire. It was a godly desire. You were motivated. You were encouraged. You was inspired. And then you set in your mind like, man, I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to obtain it. But then when you get away out of that environment, you try to go back into the norm. The norm is so easy to try to suck you back in it, because it don't understand that when you see something new and something different, you are ready to go to that place. And this is why your level of exposure in this season is so important. You have to continually be exposed. Listen, you have to continually be exposed to things that will empower you and better you, and not make you feel little, and not make you feel less than, not make you feel unworthy of it. You have to continually surround yourself with people, environments, and places that are going to keep your faith stretched. Write this down. I was thinking about over the weekend, and y'all type this in the comments. This is your season of exposure. I'm telling you guys, every entrepreneur and business owner, I want you especially to listen to me. When you are ready to catapult that thing to the next level, when you're ready to tap into a new tax bracket, when you're ready to tap into, when you want to go from paycheck to paycheck, from client to client, from barely making it, from lack and poverty to success, listen to me, it's going to be based on your level of exposure. And I was thinking about, we just moved, and my God, I just thank God that every season of our life requires another level of faith. And it was so funny how the memory that popped up in my Facebook on Monday morning when we moved, the memory was from 2017, and I had typed on Facebook a status that said, Lord, what type of faith will this year require of me and Cedric Anderson? I tagged him in it. It was from 2015, 2017, one of them. And it was a key indication of everything that I've been speaking for the last 5-6 years. You will manifest that which you speak. And that same day, we moved up into another place that required a whole nother level of faith. Can I tell you, if I was not, or if we were not exposed to say that we can do it, if we wasn't exposed to say that we will always have and we will never be without, if we wasn't exposed to say, hey, these two little country kids from the country could go out and do it and making it and leave their corporate America jobs and leave manufacturing jobs and step into entrepreneurship and build multiple six-figure businesses, and not only that, help others do it too. If we were not exposed to people who show us that they did it and show us what their faith did and what their faith paid for, if we were never exposed to it, we would have never thought we could have it. Let me tell you why this is your season of exposure. The reason why sometimes you stay in the same place of being comfortable is because you're around environments of comfortability. And so I thought about it. I was remembering what I was exposed to at a young age the other day. I was just remembering. I was remembering what I was exposed to at a very young age. I had my son when I was 15, 16 years old. I was in a club at 14 years old. I was just remembering the different things that I've encountered in my life, from drugs, from dope houses, from guns, from everything. I was just remembering what I was exposed to. And I was remembering how if I had not been exposed to things that were greater and better, I will still be in those environments. Wow. I would even still be around the same people. And in this season, write this down because this is big. Don't replace people, place people. You don't have to replace people when you feel like their season is up. Properly place people. This is a season where you got to understand that you have to properly place people where they belong. And so I'm understanding right now that exposure to me is everything. I go to these events. I fly sometimes to go to the events, not just to say I go, or not just to say I'm in a room with certain people. I need to be in the environment of exposure. I need to be in the environment of the minds that have came up like me, that have went through the same trials and tribulations like me, but yet they are doing it. And another thing, I have to expose myself to people who understand that you being in your higher self, living in your higher self ain't no sin. See, God has already created us. He placed us in this world to be successful. You are the light of the world. You are the only Jesus sometimes that people see. And no matter how you demonstrate it, it's always ministry when you're impacting somebody else. Somebody better say something. It don't have to be the pulpit. I've impacted more people by way of social media, by way of my businesses, by way of my bookings. I've impacted. I talked to a girl yesterday on the phone, and she said, girl, listen, I just want to get on the phone with you. She said, I just want to get on the phone with you. She said, I had all my questions. I just couldn't wait to get on the phone. She said, I didn't even have the money. I borrowed the money to book a call. I just wanted to get on the phone with you. So let me understand, for many of you, you are somebody else's exposure. And this morning, I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing it. The house ain't together. Got the spectrum man here. Got the grocery man coming next. Guess what? But God said, you are somebody else's exposure. And don't let people keep you blocked and make you feel like it's a sin to share what God is doing in your life. My God. And so I don't know who this is for, but this is your season of exposure. You grow based upon that what you are exposed to. And if you're saying to yourself, man, I deserve better. Man, I just know it's greater for me. Man, this ain't it. Man, you got to start exposing yourself. Let me tell you something. I signed a contract on Monday. I signed a contract on Monday with a multi-millionaire. I ain't told nobody yet. I signed a contract with a multi-millionaire on Monday. We're headed to Miami, the 4th of July weekend. If you want to lock in early before I even go public with it, you want to inbox me because there's only 26 available. Multi-millionaire. Only God could have opened that door. But guess what? I dreamed it. I dreamed it about 3 or 4 years ago. I dreamed it about 3 or 4 years ago. I dreamed it. I believed it. And now I just manifested it. See, you have to understand that in this season of your life, your personal development is non-negotiable. Your personal development, you getting your mind right, you getting your belief right, you getting your sight right, your heart right, and your faith right. Listen, before the business strategy, before the branding, the marketing, all this and that, you better be at a place where you can perceive it, then achieve it. And so I'm telling you guys right now, this is your season of exposure. It's time to expose yourself. Listen, everything else will always be there, but every new level requires a new you. And so I was motivated this morning when I got up, I got dressed and said, let me put on my brand. I was going through my t-shirts. I was like, man, I got this person t-shirt. I got this person t-shirt. I got this one. Let me put on my brand. Let me put on what I get up every single day and I believe in. I believe in generational wealth over poverty. Not only do I believe it, I'm living it. I am living it. My God, so let me tell you guys this. People are waiting on you. You are somebody else's exposure. And the reason why you can't stop where you are, and the reason why you can't give up right now, and the reason why you balled up that vision and you throw it in the trash and you need to go back and get it, is because it was connected. God may have mandated that vision to be connected to somebody else. And when you threw it away, you threw them away. See, this thing ain't just about us. This thing, stuff we do, moves that we do, faith stuff that we do, it don't even be about us. It be about the spark of motivation in somebody else. My God, this is your key. Your key to the next level is what you are willing to expose yourself to. Listen, it's gonna be seasons when you gotta give it all up. It's gonna be seasons where it's gonna cost a lot, but you gotta be like, you know what? I'm believing that even though I'm paying this, the investment is gonna be way better. You gotta get to a place where you understand that you are your greatest investment. Man, what would I do? What would my family do? What would my followers do if Brianna was just depressed all day? What would they do if over this weekend and this move, if I stayed in that same realm? Man, what would people do? What a strong woman at? What a one who encourages and empowers and builds wins after wins go. Where's she at? I have to know how to tap back into her because she's always there. Why? Because I expose myself to her. I've exposed myself to my higher self. I've exposed myself to what it feels like to never want a day in my life. I've exposed myself to never want to walk in lack. I've exposed myself to understanding that every opportunity is a way of God saying, I got greater. I've exposed myself to never look for the negative. Now, have you ever seen people, they always looking for the negative in something. They always got a but. I've exposed myself to building a wealth builder's mindset. My God, if y'all haven't downloaded that new book, Building a Wealth Builder's Mindset by my husband, Anderson's Wealth Academy, let me tell you guys something. That right there, that e-book right there, that's something I was teaching last night in the Anderson's Wealth Academy program. I was teaching last night on the power of breaking off distractions and creating healthy habits. Can I tell you something? The reason why a lot of us are still in bondage and we're not accomplishing all that God has is because our daily habits are bad. Our daily negative talks, they are bad. They are bad because what we've been exposed to. But can I tell you, this is the season that you got to recharge, reset, and refocus. This is a season that you got to understand that exposure is your key to everything. You got to get yourself in the right rooms. You got to get yourself on the phone with the right people. You got to get yourself, your mind in the right environments to grow because everybody's environment is not suitable for your growth. I can go in some environments and some conversations and I don't even grow. Come on, everybody doesn't have the right soil for your seed. And so I believe positioning and timing is everything. I just believe that we're in a place where you got to grow where you want to go. And it's time to go. That's why I play my audio in the mornings and every day. It's time to go. It's go time, go time. It's time to raise the bar. What are you waiting on? 29? I was just saying. Oh, yes. Okay. My God. Let me tell you something. Long enough. My God. Long enough. My God. My God, let me tell y'all something. Right now is the time. Anderson's Wealth Academy. Join today, only $29 a month. $29 a month. Let me tell you guys something. $29 a month. You want to lock in with Anderson's Wealth Academy. You want to be introduced to over 25 industries. You want to know how to build a wealth builder's mentality. You want to know 21st century entrepreneurship, real estate, business, and forex, trading, healthcare, trucking. If that's you, $29 a month. Inbox me right now. I can tell you why. I told our group last night we were so excited to have a major sponsor come in and help us. Listen, believe in people. Believe in our vision to help others that they've already locked in. The other part for anybody who wants to join, $29 a month. You cannot afford to build your wealth in this season. For those of you who have joined Anderson's Wealth Academy and you paid a full year service, you are already locked in for a full lifetime access. Come on, somebody say favor. It's time to go, y'all. I gotta go. I love y'all so much. Let me tell you guys something. You are the energy in the room. Let's do our affirmations. You are the energy in the room. I'm alert. I'm assertive. I'm assured. I owe today my highest self. I am the energy in the room. I deserve a seat at the table. I'm not begging for seats at other people's tables. When God has given me the vision to build my own table, my table already got seats. Come on, I'm alert, I'm assertive, and I'm assured. I owe today my higher self. I'm worth the investment. I'm worth the investment. I am worth the investment. I'm worth just stepping out of the boat and walking on water and taking a risk. I'm worth the risk because God will never let me fail. Will you stay strong enough long enough? Listen, will you stay strong enough long enough? I love y'all so much. I gotta go. I will see y'all in the morning at 9 a.m. for Wake Up and Build with the Andersons. Locked in entrepreneurial business owner. You want to join me in Miami, Florida for the 4th of July weekend at the multi-million-dollar? I'll let you know. But it's already locked and loaded. Our contract have already been signed. Only 20 seats are available. So if you are serious about your next level, I want you to inbox me. If you can't do it right now, that's fine. But let me tell you guys something. I know the key to my next level is continually to expose myself to what's the level that's greater than what I'm on currently. There is never nothing, and I'm always happy for where I am, but I'm never comfortable because I know that there's always greater. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the morning, 9 a.m. If you want to join Anderson's Wealth Academy, tap in for this discount. Inbox myself for Cedric Anderson. Make sure you go to my website, BriannaAnderson.com. Download and purchase your copy of Building a Wealth Builder's Mindset, a guide to breaking the poverty mentality. Listen, that book right there will change your life. I love y'all so much. See y'all soon.
I'm not ready. This is not the year to